More than 100 people without a home this evening after a fire alarm fire at an apartment complex in New Orleans East. That fire started at the Gentilly Ridge Apartments that's on Jeff Mentor Highway. City leaders were able to shuttle tenants over to the Joe Brown Park Recreation Center just to have a roof over their heads tonight. We've got team coverage on the massive blaze and its lasting effects on many already impacted by homelessness. WDSU's Shay O'Connor joins us with the latest from investigators outside that apartment complex. Shay.
Good evening to you, Gina. Yeah, based off the amount of people I saw just standing outside watching in shock as their units went up in flames, I say a lot of people are hurting right now and are in need of help. Wednesday, residents at Gentilly Ridge Apartments say they gathered what they could before escaping the flames.
I just heard buku people knocking on the door, banging on the door like that.
This man says he's thankful he and his family were able to make it out and that NOFD went back into his unit and grabbed his dogs.
Blessed to be alive still. I ain't gonna lie. I can't complain about nothing.
Another man says he recently received a unit here at Gentilly Ridge through Unity, a nonprofit that helps homeless to find a space off the streets. He scrambled when he realized what was happening.
As I was leaving, the fire jumped over onto our side. So now my side was burning, but further down, close to my apartment.
They're just two of many stunned by how quickly this 5-alarm fire spread.
So it was amazing that guy was with us today and he woke us up so we can get out of there because we barely made it out of there.
NOFD says they responded to a call of a fire just after 6 a.m. They believe it started in the laundry room or unit right next door on the second floor, quickly spreading through the attic. NOFD officials say about 100 units are now a total loss, mostly on the west side of the complex. At least 2 residents from the complex had to be treated for smoke inhalation.
Multiple pets that were rescued.
Officials believe everyone made it out safely. All units were evacuated. Seen hours later combing through every unit to ensure all hot spots were fully contained. Residents say they just hope for help and are praying for each other.
Just God bless whoever lost them, whoever lost their apartments, God bless them.
And Gina, back in 2021, I actually reported on yet another fire here at the same complex. I looked into code enforcement and found that the complex had not registered for Healthy Homes. That's an initiative that makes sure that properties are safe for residents. Meanwhile, NOFD is looking into possible causes of the fire. Of course, we're going to continue to keep you updated on this. Now sending things over to my colleague, Cassie Sherm, who joins us live from Joe Brown Park.
That's right, Shay. So, Shay, this recreation center right back behind me here is now turned into a shelter for families who are just dealing with the aftermath of possibly their homes being completely destroyed. We have the Red Cross here agency as well as volunteers that are pairing people up with food, water, and hopefully a place to stay tonight. Now, guys, many family members woke up this morning, opened their door, and saw smoke and flames right outside their front door at this Gentilly Ridge apartment. Now, dozens of families were rushed here to Joe Brown Park, where emergency crews are helping with check-ins, making sleeping arrangements. Tonight, city leaders say more than 120 people may need support, including those who are homeless or were homeless before being placed in the building.
A lot of the people that are in the apartments were through Unity and stuff like that, and that's what I was. I was actually homeless during the Super Bowl and Taylor Swift. So I was actually placed there, and now I'm going through physical therapy. I had surgery on my elbow. This place, I am literally homeless all over again. I have no place to go.
Now, I've been here all day, and one of the bright things to see from this is that the community has really stepped up. People did come out here, brought donations to try to help as many people as possible, but the city says there are enough donations as of right now, so do not send your donations here or to the apartments right now. Now, in the coming days, that could change, but right now they say just give your donations to the Red Cross, and they're going to keep on making sure people have what they need right now. So, guys, we'll keep you guys up to date with the latest information here on air and online at WDSU.com. Reporting here from New Orleans East, I'm Cassie Sherm. Back to you.